Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Sunday, Sunday's version of Awake and Stretch. I'm here with Zeus, as you can see, and the other two dogs are lying nearby, Lokey and Socks. We're all ready for our Awake and Stretch. Hope you are too. And the peacock in the tree. So, how y'all doing? We're about halfway through May. Yeah, life's crazy, huh? But not crazy at the same time because we still wake up, we still go through our day, even though it might be different than what we're used to. So I have a feeling jumping on the mat is gonna be the safe place, the happy place, the place where nothing else matters. Yeah? Just you, your mat, and maybe your 3 dogs, or 2 dogs, or cat, or whatever you might have. Anyway, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling physically today. A little bit of an achy lower back, but what else is new? So I guess let's just jump on the mat and see how it goes. I can say I'm not feeling real chatty, but then I might just start talking a lot, so we'll see what happens. Yep. Okay. So let's go. I'm going to start in a seated position, I think, and just breathe for a little bit. Enjoy the nature sounds and being outside in some of the sunlight. Yesterday was a bit gray and dreary, but no worries. It's nice to have different weather. Here I go talking again. All right, I'm going to go sit and breathe. If you'd like to join me, I'll see you on the mat. All right. Finding your comfy position, sitting up nice and tall. Hands resting wherever you would like them to rest, on your lap, on your thighs, heart and belly, whatever makes you happy. Let your eyes close and start to focus in on your breath. Allow your breath to flow naturally. There's no need to change the rhythm. Just simply observe what that rhythm of breath is today. Is it fast? Is it slow? Is it shallow? Is it deep? Just observations. There is no right or wrong. Once you get comfortable in that rhythm of breath, just live there and breathe there. Let the body relax and settle in. And observe if your breath is coming mostly to the lungs or to the belly. And if you feel like it's very high in the chest, see if you can lower it a little bit, bringing it down towards the belly. Belly breath is a little bit more grounding. It takes some of the anxieties away. And it's okay if the belly is going out and in. All good. Let your awareness expand from the breath to the hips and the shoulders. Let it expand even further up towards the neck, through the shoulders down to the elbows, from the hips down to the knees. Just breathe in that space for a little bit. And check in, what does it feel like? Is your imagination going? Can you visualize the breath moving to those areas of the body? If you can't, it's okay. Focus on what you can imagine. Letting that awareness now shift even further through the head to the crown of the head, the face, the back of the head, your ears. Then from the shoulders to the elbows down to the wrists, the hands, and the fingers. And from the hips down the thighs, the hamstrings to the knees. Okay, the peacocks did not like that firecracker. Bringing that awareness from the knees, where I left off, down through the shins, the calves, to the ankles, heels, arches of the feet, tops of the feet, all the way down to the toes. So now the whole body is involved in the breath. As you inhale, filling up the entire body with air, imagine it going to the fingertips, the crown of your head, to the toes. And then exhaling all of that air out. And it's okay as you do this if the rhythm of breath changes, slows down a little bit. It's okay if you lose focus. If you do, just gently come back to your focus of the breath. And slowly and gradually let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. Keeping your mind's eye on that rhythm of breath, whatever it wants to be. If your eyes are closed, very gently blink them open. Let's find our way to child's pose. So however that makes sense to you. Zeus, it's okay, buddy. Letting your body sink down and melt into your child's pose. Take one more nice big breath here. Can you not chew on my back? You come up onto hands and knees. Stop chewing my mat. I caught him chewing my mat. Hey, 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 relax. No biting, no biting, no biting. Calm down, it's okay. Good kisses. And from tabletop, moving through cow and cat for a few cycles of breath. Inhaling, lifting the heart and tail, and then exhaling and crowing. one more round of breath. And come back to your nice neutral spine. And then find your way to your downward facing. Do what you need to here to get the little nooks and crannies and get yourself ready for the practice. Opening up the backs of the legs. Zeus, can you please stop eating my fingers? And then gently walk yourself up to the top of your mat, coming into Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale, gently fold forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting halfway up. And then exhale. Inhale, reverse swan dive, coming all the way up to vertical. I got a dog hair in my mouth. And then exhale, hands to the heart, finding Tadasana. Okay, taking a few breaths here. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Good. I think from here I'm going to step back into my warrior two. So the right leg is in front, left is kind of behind. Let the arms sweep out. I'm going to warm up here. So I'm going into a shallow warrior two. And this gentle dynamic flow. Inhale, lifting the arms, straightening the right knee. And then exhale, rebend into warrior two. Nice soft movement. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, sinking back in. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, sink back in. I'm going to go through this a few more times. I'll give you a warning before finishing or moving on. As you get warmer, you may feel that you want to go deeper into the pose. Go for it. Good. One more round, one more inhale. And then as you exhale, move into warrior two, take extended side angle. Zeus, please stop eating my mat. Hey, hey. Oh, he's gonna have a hissy fit kind of day. Okay. I'm just gonna let him do. Zeus, please stop eating my mat. Then inhale, come all the way up through vertical. Exhale, hands to the waist. Rotate the toes, find warrior two on the other side. Looks like I might be getting a new mat soon. Arms out to the side to a T. Taking that same dynamic flow. Inhaling, straightening the leg, arms up, and then exhaling, sinking back into warrior two. And taking a few rounds. I have no idea, I wasn't counting on the other side. I'm just going for what I feel. Taking about one more full round. And finding extended side angle from here. Inhaling, coming all the way up through vertical. Excuse me, hands to the waist. Let's rotate the toes. Let's find warrior two again. So on the right side. Excuse me. We will take that same flow and I'll add on a little bit. So inhaling, straightening the leg, arm up. Exhale, sink it back down. Now we'll count. We'll go to three. Yeah, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. On this third round, find extended side angle. If you'd like to go deeper, if you feel like you're ready, feel free to do so. Inhaling, coming back up into warrior two. Keep the legs as is. Exhale where you need. Inhale the right palm up. Exhale, reverse warrior. And the fun begins with the dogs. Inhaling, coming up, straightening the front leg. Exhale, moving into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm. Exhale, reverse. Staying for a few breaths. Inhaling, coming up through vertical. Exhale, triangle pose. Staying here for a little bit. Good. From here, soften the right knee a little bit. Bring the hands down to the mat in front of you. Turn the toes, and let's take Prasarita. So nice wide legs. Toes are turned to face the long edge of your mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And you can stay here if this is what feels good for you. If this is intense, keep the spine upward. If you'd rather, you can fold forward. Keep the spine as long as you can, meaning try not to let the chin drop down to your chest, no matter what level you're at. Inhaling, lifting the head so your spine is parallel to the ground. Exhale, bend the knees here. Turn the heels in. Inhale, rise up to goddess pose. Exhale, settle in. Stay here for a few breaths. Engage the shoulder blades so they're pulling together. And this is not intentional for a chest pop. It's more of a keep the front ribs going and then pull the shoulder blades together behind you. They're two separate muscle groups. Gently straighten the arms and legs. Let it go. You can let your hips go a little bit. Warrior two on the other side. So left knee is tracking over the middle of the foot. Arms rise to shoulder height-ish. Taking the dynamic flow to start. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms up. Exhale, sink down 3 times total. And then moving into your extended side angle. Whatever depth feels good for you today. Gently coming back up, rising to warrior two, exhaling where you need. And moving through our reverse warrior. So flipping the left palm, and then exhale, lifting up and back. Staying for a few breaths. Being mindful that you're nice and deep into that left leg. Hi, Lokey. And inhaling, straightening the leg, and exhaling, coming into triangle pose. You placed yourself in the perfect spot for me to scratch your belly. Aren't you a smarty pants? On your inhale, coming back up into a vertical position. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm. Exhale, reverse. Staying for a few breaths. Inhaling up through vertical. Exhale, find your triangle pose once again. We'll stay for a few breaths. Lokey, you're making this a little tricky for me, buddy. I know, I'll go to the beat. Inhaling, coming, no, that's not right. Inhale where you need to, of course. Let's bring the fingers to the inside of the front foot. Bend the knee softly and bring yourself into a Prasarita. Legs come to a nice parallel position or turn the toes inward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Either stay here or exhale and fold forward. Getting a nice stretch through the backs of the legs. You may feel this on the outer edge of the calf muscle as well. The outer shin bone, I guess you could say. Good. From here, on your inhale, lift the head, lengthen the spine even more. Exhale, bend the knees, rotate the heels in, find your goddess. So the hips have to kind of shift and drop. Inhale, bring yourself up to vertical and find goddess. front ribs together, shoulder blades coming together behind you. Good. Inhaling up through center. Exhale where you need. Shake it out a little bit. And now what to do with this dog sleeping here, well, cleaning his feet at the top of my mat. Yay! Okay, so we're gonna move up to the top of the mat. Oh, their friend Boy Dog is here. It's not a very original name, but Boy Dog is here. All right, anyway, inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, dive it forward. We'll move through a full sun salutation. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, hands down, step or float back to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, whatever you got going for you today. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose, your choice. Gently coming back up into tabletop. Taking a few more cows and cats. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, curling. Good. Find your way back to a nice neutral spine. Tuck the toes, find your plank. Staying here for a few breaths. And then find your way to a seated position. Legs extend out in front. High Miss Socks. I know. What a good down dog. She loves showing her back end to everyone. Yeah. All right, so from here, let's take double pigeon. Feeling like the outer hips need a little love. If this feels too intense, which actually I think today for me it does, surprisingly enough, I'm gonna take it to seated pigeon. So the left foot is in line with the left sit bone. Right ankle's crossing the thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. King Lokey's coming back for his spot. Through the stretch, letting the hips open in their own time. So from here, I'm going to extend out the left leg. And I'm going to take this right leg. I think I'm going to move into Jahn Shasana. So the foot is against the inner thigh. The left leg is engaged. Toes up. Guys, I don't think you can see this, but the flies are unbelievable. Ow! Socks! That's not nice. Girls don't do that to girls. Sitting up nice and tall. Give a little twist and fold it forward. Nice. From here, coming up to a nice vertical spine. I'm going to open the leg a little bit more. I want to take this into a side bend. So the right foot is still towards the inner thigh. Left leg is at a comfortable angle, so both of your sit bones are down on the mat. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, and then exhale, side bend over the straight leg. Now you can take the arm up overhead or not, whatever's more comfortable to you. And the left arm, there's two different positions that I've taken in the past, and feel free to choose. Either the left elbow comes to the inner thigh and the hand presses down into the opposite thigh, or bring it in the opposite direction. So the elbow's still there in the same place, but the hand can go towards the shin bone or the ankle. Yeah? But at any rate, this is for the right side. Your waistline, the lower back, If you're collapsed forward, you're going to feel this more in the lower back, but to really feel it in your side, open up the chest and imagine you're sitting against a wall. Or in fact, if you have a wall nearby, sit against the wall. Sitting up nice and tall. Take your time. Inhale. Sometimes the side has, or the waist has a lot to say about this. Once it's done doing its thing, give it a nice, gentle twist to the right. Inhale, bring it back through center. Exhale where you need. Let the legs release. And we'll take pigeon on the other side. So the left ankle crosses the right thigh, hands behind, step up the right foot, or double pigeon, or any other variation of pigeon you love. Breathing into the hips. It's okay to close your eyes here too if it helps you. One more nice full breath here in the pigeon. And as you exhale, gently release the right leg down. Take the left leg, bring it into Janu Shirshasana. So bottom of the foot touches the inner leg, sitting up tall. The right leg is actually in front of the right hip. Give it a little twist, and then exhale, fold it forward. Inhaling, lifting the head. Exhale, gently release. Opening the leg up a little bit, or you can just adjust your hips, whatever works for you, just to bring the legs a little bit wider. Coming into that side variation. So inhale, sitting up nice and tall. And then exhale, side bend. Arm can reach up and over if you want more intensity, or bring the left hand to the left thigh. Be mindful of your neck too. You don't want it to drop to the side. Keep the spine long. On your inhale, gently come up through vertical. Exhale where you need. Let it settle for a breath or two. And then we'll twist over to the left. So keeping both sit bones on the mat. Inhale, lengthen up, and then exhale. Gently bring it back through center. And let's bring both legs now into bound angle pose. Sitting up nice and tall. Hold on to the arches of the feet, open them up like a book if you'd like, or you can hold on to the ankles. I don't suggest holding the toes, which a lot of people do. And this may be a traditional yoga thing, but I always find that when I do that, it hurts the outer edges of my feet and ankles, and it stretches that part and can create a little bit of imbalance. So this is why I hold either the arches or right above the ankles. It prevents any unnecessary pulling on the feet. So sitting up nice and tall, elbows out to the side, exhale, gently hinge forward. So nice straight, long spine here. The elbows give a little bit of pressure to the thighs. Just breathe and allow the exhale to let the hip flexors release. So there's a connection there. When you're breathing calmly, the body knows that things are okay. The brain knows that things are okay. And it allows for the body to let go of its natural instincts of gripping. So breathe calmly if you can. And gently bring yourself back up to vertical. Use your hands to close the legs. Give a little rock from side to side. All right, so from here, let's move on to the back. Being mindful of any puppies on your mat. Perhaps I'm the only one with this issue right now, which is all good. So once your head comes down, just take a nice deep breath here. Let everything relax. And let's actually extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. And we're going to take a little bit of a hamstring stretch here. I didn't prepare with any props or anything. It's fine if you don't have them with you too. You can either hold on to the back of the thigh. You do not want to hold on to the knee joint. You want to be below it. Or if you have more openness, you can come above it. Be mindful that the hips don't curl up from the mat. Keep your sacrum, the flat portion of your pelvis, keep that on the mat. Just breathe into the hamstring. If you're even more open and you want more flexibility or more stretching, you can hold on to the toes and pull them back. That'll activate behind the heel and the calf muscle. So from here, without disturbing the right leg, flex the left foot and slide it down so that leg is straight. That'll start to activate that hip flexor. Stretch it out. Makes the hamstring stretch just a little bit more intense. If you got the shakes in the leg, it's all good. It's part of the process. As long as you don't have any sharp pain, you're good. Alright, so from here, bend the right leg at the knee. You can hold on underneath the knee joint and pull the thigh up to your chest for wind relieving pose. From here, take that right hand underneath the knee and open the thigh towards your armpit, but don't let the hips get disturbed. So you don't want the left hip to lift up. We're trying to press that down. From here, take that right thigh, cross it over the body, spinal twist. Be mindful that the shoulders stay connected to the mat. And the top leg, it doesn't matter the shape, it doesn't matter if your foot is on the thigh or not, just as long as you're getting a nice twist and a little bit of a stretch through the outer hip and thigh. And bring it back through center, hug the knees in towards your chest. It's Sox's turn. She loves to play down here. And then bring the right foot flat onto the mat so the knee is up and extend the left leg. Find the hamstring stretch on the side with your pelvis on the mat. Hold on wherever it makes sense to you. Behind the thigh, the calf muscle, the ankle, the foot, the toes. And to intensify this, flex the right foot, slide the heel down. And then bend that left knee, bringing the heel down to the sit bone, hands underneath the knee, wind relieving pose. Hi, Zeus. Oh, no. Oh, guys, he's all muddy again. You're going to come lay on me, aren't you? No, good. From here, outwardly rotate that the left thigh. Bring the knee close to the armpit as you can. Keeping the hips nice and stable, parallel to the ground. From here, take the leg across the body, spinal twist. Shoulders stay on the mat. Bring it back through center. And let's just move right into Shavasana from here. If you want to give that little heel rock, rooting your heels down and moving the ankles so the rest of the body kind of gets a little wibble wobble, go for it. If you're cold, bring blankets over you, socks, whatever you might need. Not this socks, but your actual socks. Cover the eyes if you'd like to cover the eyes. If you don't want to lay down, you can sit in Sukhasana, which is a cross-legged position, with the eyes closed instead. But Shavasana is very important so that the nervous system can settle back down. And you can reap the benefits of the practice this morning. So enjoy the nature sounds. We're going to stay here for a while. I don't really know what the time frame is. I'm not clocking it. But my guess is anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes. If you can stay longer, stay longer. Start to deepen your breath. Find energy in the fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles. Let the arms extend up over your head. Relax, long stretch. Sorry, socks is going for my head here. And then from here, hug the knees in towards your chest. Give a little rock from side to side. Roll onto your right side into fetal position. And then come up to seated. Okay. Oh, gross. What? Oh, you guys. I love the dogs, but oh my gosh. Oh, we got mud on me. Bummer. Alright, well at least I'll get a little mud bath today. So finding your comfortable seated position for our check-in after the practice. Either hands resting on your thighs, pressed together at your heart, or on the heart and belly as we started our practice. Just observe what feels different than when we started. Does the body feel more open? Do you feel fatigued? Do you feel energized? Do you feel lighter, heavier? Maybe you can't put a word on what you're feeling, and that's okay too. Take a few moments here for some gratitude, something you're thankful for right now in this moment. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. All right, so I think I need to share with you what Mr. Zeus is doing and why I freak out every time he comes back. So let me flip the camera. Can you see him there in that deep water standing next to Lokey? That's what he runs around in and then comes up and plays on my mat. Anyway, since you're looking at the rice paddy fields update, you can actually see this has only been about 2 weeks. There's already rice growing. It goes rather quickly. We have had some rain, so this is a good thing as well. Anyway, all right, so I've given you the lovely views. So, thanks so much for joining me this morning. Let me just take a little check-in and see who is here. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Oh, I'm so happy that you guys came to visit me on this Instagram Live. As always, I will share it. I finally figured out Instagram TV. So I will repost this. It might take me a while, but I'll get it up onto the IGTV. And this is Miss Socks, by the way, who is getting some pets. And I will share it on Facebook and on YouTube. Hi, Socks. As I always do. Whoop. All right, so if you are watching this, come on now. This peacock has a lot to say today. If you're watching this on a platform where you can like and share, please do so. All right, Socks. Yes, so I hope you feel good. I hope Sunday when you get there treats you well. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.